Good afternoon and welcome to our spectacular special of Cov Feed News. I'm your host, Beliz Mahmut.
And I'm Pumpkin Pascal. Mwahaha!
Brush off the cobwebs and get ready for the show where we will be covering a range of spooky stories.
We visited Fargo Village iconic Halloween Makers Market.
Took a trip to Pumpkins R Us. Can you guess what we picked up there?
Flew over to the Quids in to see the local band, the Upsiders, perform.
And landed back in Coventry to find out what costumes you're wearing this year.
But first, my good friend and reporter Ray Folarin documented the behind the scenes of how I was brutally carved open.
On this spooky edition of Coffeed, we'll be joined by a special guest host, Pumpkin Pascal. But first, we need to get him prepped and camera ready. Like all good TV hosts, he first of all needs a face. So we marked out his features, like his nose, his eyes, and a smile. You know, the important bits. Then we cut open his head and scooped out all the things he doesn't need, like his internal organs. Then after that messy job, me and Belle got to carving out his features. And just like that, we had our very own pumpkin-based TV host. Such a handsome young man. He was so brave throughout the whole process. He even had a smile on his face the entire time. He did such a good job on the show today, despite this being his first time hosting. He's a bit of a natural.
Ouch, that looked painful.
It was. I've got the scars to prove it. And struggling to get into the Halloween spirit, reporter Maddy Griffiths went into the spookiest market in town to talk to vendors about their spells and potions.
Do you fancy celebrating Halloween this year, but partying all night isn't your thing? Well, don't worry. Fargo Village is in the heart of Coventry and it's bringing the scary celebrations right to you. Their Halloween markets have returned for another way to have fun at this time of year. From creepy desserts to spells and potions, it seems there are plenty of things in Fargo Village to get you into the spooky season. One of Fargo's regulars is Katie Farrell's local business, She's Fierce Design. The themed earrings are all handmade and are available to purchase online and during markets like this. Since launching 3 years ago, they've been trying to keep their company student-friendly.
And we started off trying to make something that was really affordable for people, because we have been in places where we can't afford much and everyone deserves to have nice things. We really have quite a spooky aesthetic, so that's why the Halloween market is so perfect for us and that's why we love coming here every year. Fargo's amazing. It's a little bit tucked away, which is why people sort of discover it for the first time at events like this, which is really incredible. It's a great place for independent makers, people like us, to have our first markets, or established traders to come here year on year. They're really, really supportive, especially of independent businesses, which is really difficult now in an online world, so it gives us a chance to get in front of people, and Fargo's really brilliant at that.
Fargo Village not only had their spooky markets on, but to my surprise they had a Doggerween costume party. I got to meet the 5 long-haired dash hounds of Rebecca.
So Theo is Donatello from the Ninja Turtles, and it was my mum and his grandma who's made all 4 costumes for them from scratch, prototypes and everything. I think it's just a really nice sort of social place to come to. It's got a little bit for everybody, so 2 of our friends are vegan, so it caters really well for sort of their needs as well, and it's nice to have a few different drinks. I feel like it's just quite a sociable place and it's got just a little bit different to just going out for dinner or to somewhere else.
Everybody working at or visiting Fargo felt united in their similar interest of this dark holiday. I was shown how witches manifest good fortune and how this lady chose the colours for her amputated frog piece. And once I saw a couple in costume, I immediately had to see what they purchased.
My partner bought some like a spooky little face.
Yeah, I bought a resin
tarantula.
I know. I want to show you.
Loads of little sweets. Some earrings that say explicit things. I don't know if you want your footage or not. This has been the best of the markets. I've really enjoyed it. It's been such a fun experience. And normally when I come into the markets, they're not brilliant, but this year has been really, really good. I've wanted to get everything.
So there we have it, lots of things to get up to at Fargo Village for Halloween season and the Coventry city centre. And I suspect there'll be some festive celebrations here very soon. Maddy Griffiths, Coffeed.
Whoa there, Maddy. That's some pre-planning for Christmas. We've not even had trick-or-treaters yet, and Pascal's still fresh.
Agreed, and thanks for that, Maddy. And now for a trip to my patch, Pumpkin R Us. Found in southern Coventry, it offers a wide selection of my brethren, with a gift shop and an amusement notes to boot. Reporter Louis Morgan Ray has more.
With Halloween just around the corner, many goblins and ghouls will be looking for pumpkins and decorations to really embrace the spooky season. Well, you're in luck. Welcome to Pumpkin R Us, a beautiful patch full of rides, food, and more importantly, pumpkins. Speaking to the staff, I looked into how the business was doing.
Pumpkins R Us is a family business that's been running for over 25 years. My husband and I started it up, and then the whole family have come into it, and we grow all the pumpkins ourselves.
Right, on the left here we have Howden, which is a good nice carving pumpkin. Has a nice handle, which everybody likes. In the supermarkets you don't get that handle, so that's what people like. Then we go on to a little one called a Munchkin, which is a very nice little eating pumpkin. And then we've got Mellow Yellow, which is a fairly new variety this year. So a little bit different. This year it's down because half term's completely fallen wrong. But I'd like to say 4,000 a day on a good day over half term. They want the pumpkins, but they just don't want to quite spend so much. But I keep saying to people, they're also, you can use them for food.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can make soup with them when they sort of turn a funny face, but you can, yeah. So you're not buying just a pumpkin, you're buying some food.
Louis Morgan Ray, Cov Feed.
Does that make you feel homesick, Pascal?
I miss my mother pumpkin, but this is way more fun than waiting to be picked. Do you know what else is fun? An exclusive interview. Our reporter Khadeeja and Rahman got one of the local bands, the Upsiders, for their annual performance at Quids Inn.
The Upsiders started by kicking off the autumnal season with their annual live Halloween performance at Quids Inn in Coventry.
Hey, I'm Nathan, this is Joe, Callum, Ian and Ryan at the back there, and we are the Upsiders. We've been performing now for about 2015 or 2016. How many years is that? 8 years. 8 years. Yeah. It's about 8 years now.
Well, we're in costumes, so like we usually have a different attire, don't we? So yeah, to pick, we the biggest debate of the year is the universal costume between the bands. So we've had Harry Potter, Scooby-Doo, The Avengers. What was the other one? Addams Family. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll hear a lot of songs today that we have never played together. Well, you'll hear one especially. So a lot of the times we learn the songs that we want to play, and we'll play them at the gig together for the first time. So we'll play the Pokemon theme today for the first time ever, and we do that quite a lot. And that's, yeah, we kind of just trust each other that we learn the songs, and then we all get together and we play.
Most memorable or fun gig, I feel like there's been some really good quids in gigs that we've done back when.
Am I a good writer? It depends on the listener. I mean, someone might go, yeah, I love this, I love that, all of his lyrics are prose and there's absolutely no rhyming. Other people might go, no, it's all, and other people might go, it's complete body water. I don't know, like, you know, it really depends.
Is that coming to me? Are you a good writer? Am I a good writer? Yeah. Absolutely not. Well, it's weird because I've written 2 songs for the Upsiders.
So for upcoming artists, I would say be yourself and just do what kind of music you want to do. But yeah, have fun, but also make sure that you're self-aware and hone your craft well. a lot of people might go out and play what they think is good, but not listen to themselves playing it. Tune.
The band came together with friends and locals to celebrate this festive occasion by singing spooky songs all night long on Saturday night.
Starting with the cardinal sin of every single ukulele player. I was scared of dentists and I was scared.
Drinks were priced at a 60% discount with £1 spirits and much more. Khadeeja, Rahman, Coventry.
Thanks, Khadeeja. If only I'd been picked earlier, I could have gone. Now, here's the bulletin.
I'm Henry Fox, and here's today's spooky news. A Glasgow museum has lost a £3 million statue by French artist Auguste Rodin. Officials at the Kelvingrove Art Gallery have said that the plaster statue, part of Rodin's famous Le Bourgeois de Calais series, is unlocated. What do you think happened to it? Lost? Stolen? Or maybe the statue walked away? Polish archaeologists have uncovered the padlocked skeleton of a child who died in the 17th century. The child was buried face down with a padlock underneath their foot, in what archaeologists say was, in this age of superstition, an effort to stop the child becoming a vampire and rising from the grave. In Taiwan now, a 64-year-old woman went to the hospital after feeling a strange sensation in her ear, only for doctors to discover a spider was crawling through her ear canal, living among her flesh and molting its exoskeleton. Dr. Tenqin Wang of Tainan Municipal Hospital said doctors managed to remove the creature through a tube. No more creepy crawlies for this lady. And lastly, any fans of Five Nights at Freddy's might think twice about showing up to their shift at this London theatre. A brawl was spotted in an early UK screening of the anticipated horror movie. Maybe those fans should have kept their eyes on the screen. Are we sure there's no haunted animatronics in the audience? Thank you for listening. Now you're up for date.
Thanks for that petrifying update, Henry. That's going to keep me up tonight for sure. Have you got any Halloween plans, Belle?
I've got a party, but I'm struggling with what to wear as a costume.
Well, you're in luck, because our reporters hunted to the streets looking for students' best costume ideas, as well as to find out their plans for tomorrow.
Halloween? I'm too old for that, I can't lie.
Myself, I didn't really celebrate it much before I've sort of come to uni. I sort of had stayed in the last few years.
I might go out, don't know yet. Probably egg people's houses.
This is my first year celebrating Halloween, so it was a first. But I feel like more students are doing it as the years have gone by.
Just don't really, because I don't really live in Coventry. There's not a whole lot here that I would really get involved with. So, and there's nothing I have planned at home. So I'll probably just stand at the door handing like candy out to trick-or-treaters.
Age, also the new responsibilities of trying to get jobs done, trying to get coursework done, trying to get stuff done for lectures and stuff that we're too busy nowadays.
I don't know, obviously as you get older it's more of a thing to like go out and like between the ages of like 14 to 16 like you can't actually go out properly and you're too old to go trick-or-treating, so I didn't really do anything then. But like as I've gotten older I go out more.
Same for me, like I'm working now so I don't get much time to do that stuff.
I'm going to be Harley Quinn. So I'm going to dye my hair tonight and then I'm going to go full proper Harley Quinn.
Will I be dressing up? Don't know, I have no ideas.
I did Halloween plans on the weekend already. I was Wednesday Addams.
I'm gonna get dressed up as a butcher.
Oh. I'm going as the Joker.
I'm in lessons, so I'll probably just come in wearing the Ghostface costume I've got, but I don't really have a whole lot planned.
I'm going out to 147. We're going as cats.
Any ideas to dress up for Halloween?
Now I've got some inspiration. I think I might go as a cat. What about you, Pascal?
I'm already dressed up.
And what a great costume it is. That's the end for this afternoon's show.
Thank you for joining us. Make sure to check out our website and social media pages at CovFeed, where we have been discussing
How to celebrate Halloween more sustainably.
A ghostly play filmed in a Coventry graveyard.
Hello and welcome to
Information.
Coffee. Here are 5 places to go in Coventry this half term.
Information about Learning Disability Month.
Highlights of Matthew Perry's career.
Coventry University's new mascot.
The top 5 best places to visit this half term.
And the most iconic pieces of Halloween history.
And thank you for watching. Happy
Halloween!
Halloween!